Hey ladies and gentlemen, Simon here with another episode of Naruto, episode number 15. I can't believe we're 15 episodes in already. It's definitely the fastest I've ever watched a show in terms of reactions. Obviously I've binged shows before on my own time, but this is I guess technically speaking, the Clone Wars back in the day was something I watched one episode a day of, but since then there's not many shows that has really it really made me want to kind of watch, episode after episode after episode when it comes to reactions because, it's very different to watching them on your own time. It's easy to binge a show when, you're not recording. But when you are, it's more difficult. And so, you tend to space things out. You tend to give other shows a shot. But Naruto, for me, has been consistently very good quality. Whether it's the fight scenes, whether it's the character interactions, the character developments, the interesting story elements that it's had. The only issue I've ever had with the show was the dub in the first episode, which, you can forgive a 2002 show where the first episode and everyone's still getting used to it. The dub's improved a fair amount since, that first episode. So everything so far I've really enjoyed. Now, the last episode, I guess you could say another complaint was the filler, like in terms of like the recap filler. But again, it's not a massive issue. Last episode was like half filler, half episode, recapped everything that happened up until this point, and then we got a little bit of a bonus kind of half episode of combat, which still fancied, it's still focused on Haku. It's still focused on the battle between now Naruto as well as Sasuke. And we learned a little bit more about the actual jutsu that Haku uses. It's not that he clones himself, it's that he moves at light speed, and that's how he's able to fire so many of these needles all at the same time. He's bouncing around those mirrors, and apparently they are indestructible. It's a blood trait, so it's very much like Kakashi's eye ability. It's not something that you can copy. It's not something you can learn. It's something you're born with, and that's that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they get out of it. Naruto has done so well to defeat the henchmen of Gato, make his way to the bridge, step in and stop the assault on Sasuke, but then kind of thrown himself into the mix, and now Haku's kind of, in a bit of a dilemma. He recognizes both of them, and specifically Naruto, and even stopped an attack, from Zabuza. It's the case of, well, what now? So, that's where we are. So, we're going to jump into this, but before we do, I want to say a big thank you to my Patreon super supporters: Frank Tremel, Karen Abel, Ace, Nick Walters, The Seven Deadly Sins, Damon Smallwood, Michael Y, IrishCal, and Richafa. So, without further ado, let's jump in and see what happens in this episode of Naruto.
The desire to win, but they don't have the instinct to kill.
Haku does. He'll just use them right back.
I'd be wasting chakra. So I have no choice. It's me or Zabuza here and now. I'll have to do this the hard way.
What abilities? Oh, there's something more to this. I've got a feeling. Oh, right through his hand. He didn't really move that fast.
Just an old trick. Then count yourself lucky. You're the only man alive who's seen my Sharingan twice.
I like that.
Won't be a third time.
Even if you did defeat me, you'd have no chance against Haku.
Is Haku stronger than Zabuza? Come on, Sakura, do something useful.
Is stronger than Kakashi-sensei?
In the end, his power surpassed even mine. His bloodline trait, the Kekkei Genkai, cannot be defeated by anyone.
It's kind of sad though, because it's like he's lost a part of his humanity. And Zabuza has just said he's a tool.
I didn't get to him.
Surely though, Haku could just kill them straight up.
It was barely there.
One more time.
Come on, Naruto.
Clone jutsu.
Really? You're not learn? Oh, clever.
Don't you see that it's useless?
He's gonna follow the vapor trails.
Studying your Sharingan.
Yeah.
Haku can see a jutsu once and immediately devise a lethal counterattack. It's one of his gifts.
So he's very smart as well.
I've been waiting to see the look on your face when you realize your Sharingan has become worthless.
Or there could be a bluff.
Said the same jutsu won't work on me twice.
I have to be strong and believe in Sasuke, Naruto, and Kakashi-sensei. And I have
Yeah, man.
my job to do no matter what it takes.
Oh, Sakura.
She's gonna protect him. Good.
Follow my lead, Mr. Tazuna, and whatever happens, stay close. Shadow Clone Jutsu!
You okay? Fourth time.
He just won't give up.
Oh, and this is the trap. Fireball!
What? Fireball Jutsu?
Ooh, ooh. Oh, is he gonna predict it right? Nice. Did he do it?
But this mist is too thick even for Zabuza. How can he fight in it?
Unless he has become the mist.
Very skillful, as I'd expect from Kakashi, the Sharingan warrior,
Behind you.
which sees every detail, and the hypnotic eye, which mesmerizes your opponent. Employing these abilities, you can execute multiple jutsu in quick succession to make it seem like you could see the future.
Right.
First, with the piercing eye, you copy my movements instantly. This replication of movement makes me doubt my own thoughts.
And then he charms him.
You infiltrated my mind. With your hypnotic eye, you induce me to make hand signs, while you are making the same signs. So you see you're copying me, when actually you're controlling.
He's controlling the one. Ah, makes sense.
Vortex Jutsu! I'm the demon of the hidden mist, master of the silent kill. I can take you out by sound alone.
True. So everything seems to be in a pretty bad place right now.
He read my movements.
Naruto, run for it! Get out of here and attack from the outside! Hurry!
From the outside,
You got it!
is he just gonna run outside?
You cannot escape.
I was gonna say. Is this another way of trying to draw out? No. Yeah, he's trying to draw him out.
Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
Ooh. Oh no.
One more time?
He's just trying to learn as much as he can. He's watching the reflexes.
For two.
Can't stop both at once, surely.
To stop this now. This time you'll stay down.
Ah! Oh no. Oh no, that's not good.
Enemy you can't see.
The one against Naruto looked worse.
The bridge bridge builder.
Yeah, that's his only objective. He's distracting him and making him think that he's going to try and kill Kakashi, when his only objective is to kill the bridge builder. Sakura! Got you. What? Of course he's going to leave it there. It's just going to leave us on a cliffhanger. That's so typical. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those classic moments where, you know, the chips are down, everything looks like it couldn't get any worse, and the teasing, you know, obviously the death of one, if not more, characters. It does seem very odd to me that Haku could probably kill Naruto and Sasuke without much effort, you know? It seems that he's placing these needles very precisely, as if there is still some doubt about wanting to kill them, you know, as if the previous interactions and, you know, some of the empathy is starting to shine through. And so it's interesting because obviously Haku's gotten to the point now where he realizes his chakra is running out, he's feeling tired, he's slowing down, and that's forcing him into having to try and take more lethal action. And maybe it's a mistake on his part. Maybe he should have just gone for the lethal blow instantly. And now, you know, the important thing, I think, it's a double-edged blade, really. It's like, the longer that Naruto and Sasuke can keep Haku in the mirrors, then the longer Kakashi has to deal with Zabuza. But even there, we've seen that there's issues because, you know, Kakashi's ability has been found out. Zabuza very cleverly figured the true purpose, which is twofold. It's seeing through, you know, anything, and also the hypnosis. You know, getting inside the person's head, being able to control them, you know, and making it seem as though, you know, he is able to predict their movements. It's very clever. I don't know exactly what happened at the end there. I mean, I'm always one of those guys who, you know, my mindset is they haven't done it because it's too obvious. It'd be too obvious to kill Kakashi and have it end on a cliffhanger like that. If they wanted to kill Kakashi, they would show us, you know. So something more is going on, whether, you know, they've been able to break out of Haku's cage and someone's made their way over, or whether the bridge builder stepped in, or whether Kakashi's been able to counter Zabuza. Who knows at this point? Someone's injured. That's clear enough. And so I'm going to have to wait now until the next one. And I can't watch it straight away. I've got stuff I need to do. Typical. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And I'll see you for the next one.